Brendam Docks, everything is always bustling with activity. Ships to be loaded, trucks to be shunted, and passengers arriving. Both engines and cranes keep things moving to make the place shipshape. Most notably Salty, Porter, and even grumpy old Cranky. One morning, the Fat Controller came to see Duck. "Good morning, Duck," he said. "I have a special task for you. Salty has gone to work at Nafford Harbor, and Porter has gone to the steamworks for repairs. So, I'll be assigning you to work with another engine at the docks in their places until they return." Duck was delighted. He loved working at the docks, which meant he will be working closer to the sea. "Yes, sir," he whistled. "I'd be delighted to." "Splendid," said the Fat Controller. "Now off you go. The other engine is waiting for you." Duck sped gleefully down the line, excited to get to the docks. "I hope Percy will be there," he said happily to himself. "It's been quite a while since we worked together at Brendam." When Duck arrived at the docks, he could already feel the sea air around his wheels and hear the sound of the seagulls. He was going to be in for an awful surprise once he found out who will be working with him and who should wait for him at Cranky's pier but devious Diesel himself. "Diesel?" gasped Duck. "What are you doing here?" "For your information, Mr. Quacks," Diesel sneered, "I've been sent here to assist you with the workload here." Duck was disappointed. "Well, if you're here, you had better be here to work," he said sternly. "This harbor is no place to make a wreck out of." Diesel just sniffed. "Cranky," Duck called up to the crane, "when can we start working?" "In a minute," came the grumpy reply. "The ships will be here in 16 minutes. So, Diesel, no dilly-dallying, no wrecking old trucks, no pushing trucks into the water, and no strongest engine nonsense! Do you get me?" "Yes, Cranky," grunted Diesel. "Of course." And he oiled away to get started. Duck gave a frustrated sigh. Things will not end well here when he's around, he thought. The two engines went about their job without saying a word to one another. Duck did his work well, and everyone was impressed. But Diesel did well too, only albeit too well. "Just like how my motto always goes," he boasted to no one in particular. "Anything steam engines can do, we Diesels can do better." No one took any notice, but Diesel didn't care one bit. Soon he did start causing trouble as he became careless. He bumped the trucks hard, spilling the load onto the ground.
"Oh no!"
"Be careful!" shouted Duck. "You'll do a number on this place if you bang around like that!" But Diesel wouldn't listen. Later, Duck had to take a goods train to Edward Station. "Now, Diesel," he said, "the dock manager said you'll be working with Cranky while I'm gone. But whatever you do, don't anger Cranky, because you never know what he might do when he's angry." "Understood, understood," said Diesel, not really paying attention. And Duck set off. When he arrived at Wellsworth, he met Neville. "Hello, Duck," he whistled cheerfully. "You seem sour." "It's Diesel," Duck sighed, and explained everything. "Oh my," said Neville, "that Willie Shunter is always up to no good." "Indeed," agreed Duck. "I know the Fat Controller saw use in him, but even so, with that characteristic smirk of his, someone somewhere is in for a bit of trouble." "I'm sure it won't be too long," smiled Neville. "Don't worry, Salty and Potter will be back in 2 days, so you shouldn't have any issues." Doug felt better, but he couldn't help feeling annoyed with Diesel. Back at the docks, Diesel was giving Cranky a hard time. He pushed his trucks on the wrong line and too close to Cranky. This was making the tower crane more and more irritated. It all came to a head. Diesel was shunting 2 flatbeds over to Cranky, but he wasn't watching where he was going. "Look out!" shouted a workman, but it was too late. "Oh no! You boneheaded weasel!" yelled Cranky. "Look what you just did!" "Oh, sorry," growled Diesel sarcastically. "I didn't know the points were set against me." "You really have no remorse in your devious actions whatsoever, do you?" "That's because I'm revolutionary, and I can say and do whatever I want, and get away with it too." "And you always never have." "What would you know? You're just a creaky old tower who is always angry and whines about every simple thing in your sight like a thug." "Thug? Thug!" gritted Cranky with rage. "Now you're going to get it!" Then, in all his anger, Cranky swung his arm and lowered his hook onto Diesel. "What are you doing?" Diesel whimpered. Cranky then lifted Diesel up in the air. "Put me down! Put me down!" cried Diesel. Cranky stared angrily at him. "You think you can just insult me and get away with it?" he raged. "Well, this creaky old tower is not letting you do so!" Diesel quivered. "Fancy being a bird, Diesel?" The black shunter knew that voice. "I warned you not to make Cranky mad, but you didn't listen," Duck said slyly. "Please, Duck, this isn't what it looks like," pleaded Diesel. "Put me down, Cranky, please!" "I will only put you down if you clean up your mess," Cranky snarled. "And if you dare to make a mess of the docks one more time, I will drop you into the sea!" "Got it?" Diesel gulped. "Promise," he whimpered, and Cranky placed him back on the rails. "I believe there was someone else who was not happy with you," grinned Duck. And before Diesel could even ask, "Diesel!" he jumped when he heard who Duck meant. "You have been an irresponsible and careless engine," the Fat Controller thundered. "This is the 3rd time you caused confusion and delay at the docks. You will clean up your mess and go back to the diesel works at once, and I will decide your punishment later." "Yes, sir," said Diesel meekly. After that, the Fat Controller spoke to Duck. "I'm so sorry I sent Diesel here to work with you," he apologized. "That's alright, sir," accepted Duck. "But with Diesel gone, who will work with me?" "It's all mended," smiled the Fat Controller, "because there's an engine I sent who would love to work with you." Duck didn't need to ask who. "Percy!" Duck beamed. "You're here!" "That's right," peeped Percy. "Now let's get this dockside all ship-shape." And so they did. The two friends worked splendidly together, just like old times. And even Cranky was impressed. "Keep up the good work," he complimented. "This dockside is looking ship-shape." Duck and Percy were quick to agree. As for Diesel, let's just say he's none too happy with his punishment.